Shalom, shalom, shalom. Good day, good morning. This is your Kim Fogozell Omar. They're real. How y'all doing today, man? Peace and greetings. Man, wonderful day. Wonderful day to be alive. To praise the Most High Yah. Ask the Most High for permission. Father, good morning. May we have your permission to talk to your children. Walk your earth. Can you give us some words of healing to say that this day that we may serve you and praise you today? And that we may be touched by you this day and others this day, that you may be uplifted and remembered and be sought according to the hearts of men and women. Father, we ask that you would let your divine spirit, your divine consciousness, your divine awareness come down on those who are desperately seeking you, not because we were scared or because we desperately want to get to know you. We want a relationship. And so we need your courage. We need your push. We need your touch to help us to evolve, help us to change our genetic code, help us to change our genetic minds. Then we become better become better people. By the power of the Holy Spirit that I come, and to the prophets before me and after me, I personally say thank you. Selah. I'm gonna bust this off with y'all real quick. That's how we're gonna start this off. I want to say big ups to my man Mulatto De Niro. Um, man, you've been a lot of my inspiration, man. Forced me to actually start taking not no rap shit serious, not rap, but taking my rap serious. I mean, how I rap to my brothers and sisters and how I rap myself around life. So Mulatto De Niro, I want to say big ups to my man from Maryland. He's check him out, wonderful videographer, man. So check out his work. I shot the video, but it was his production, it was his ideas, it was his critique. I just held the camera and just wanted him to look good, because I knew once he looked good, I was going to get a suntan. So my job is to make sure y'all look good, make sure y'all shine. I got to get a suntan. Evolution. So check this out, y'all. Come support Mulatto De Niro, man. And it might be foggy. So, this is what I want to tell y'all. This may be my last video on Facebook. Y'all noticing that Facebook is actually took some serious information that it will change, one, me, two, my family, three, my community, four, my neighborhood, five, my city, and I'm watching it do that. It's changed me, it's changed my mom, friends, family, animals, situations, people. I'm watching it just boom. So I know it, I see it, I feel it. It's tangible. It's not or am I have to wait 2,000 years to get it, or am I have to kiss somebody's ass to get it, or I gotta not pay my rent to get it. This nigga has my fucking check. No, none of that, man. But there is a cost, and it's not this, but it's a choice to evolve out of what we've always known. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm looking at worms evolve. All types of worms on the planet evolve into butterflies except for the black man. For some reason, the black man evolves into some shit worse. Nothing beautiful. And I'm like, God damn, all these damn butterflies and moths, they done came from all these ugly ass caterpillars, and they're flying off and evolving and changing their molecular structure because that's what they're supposed to do. And bang, the nigga, he just, like, damn, nigga, you still stupid after 400 years. You even got cell phones now. You got more dumb with shit that's supposed to make you smart than the shit that's supposed to make you smart to get smart. It's like you're getting dumb smarter. That just came to my mind. And I, for one, can be guilty of that. Me, for one, can be guilty of that. Being dumb smarter. And me, I call that a delusional positive. So I'm gonna bring some of my old teachings as far as scholastics from years ago that I've taught thousands of people with about a delusional positive. And Black America, the Black consciousness, the Black awareness is delusional, but yet it's positive. You said, what's so bad good about that? It said one is delusional, but you get a positive result out of being delusional. The question is, where's the fucking puppet master at? Who created the delusion that you think is positive, that you wrapped your whole fucking life around it for 400 years? Evolution. I've never thought I'd be with a guy like this person here who's hot. I don't know why. I know why he ain't signed yet, because he ain't no fucking sellout. But I just don't know why he ain't signed yet. It's one of those things. He ain't signed out because he's not a sellout. He ain't signed out because he's not a sellout. But I wonder why he ain't signed out. And why he ain't signed. That type of thing. So we'll go sample from we made 9 months ago. I shot the video, but it was his idea. Peep game. And this might be foggy, y'all. This isn't messed up by... Oh, this is what we're saying. Check us out on Clear Vision on YouTube if you want any more content. Facebook has technically blocked us from making any more videos with you guys. The reason why we've done so many videos on Facebook, because YouTube, we wouldn't get 3 views till maybe damn near 6 or 7 months later. But we knew if we stuck with you guys, we knew if we stuck with Facebook and kept fighting through all the ignorance and all the raspy shit and all the, damn, these dumb nigga moments, you know what I mean? That we knew that eventually the people that would watch the videos for 2 hours, 2 people that watch the videos, by the end of the day, do we at least 5. That was cool. If we got 1 person, that was really the goal, to get 1. But if we had got 2, 3, or 4 people to watch at least an hour of any of the videos we've made since 20 years ago, then the mission is accomplished. My mission was only to get 1. Now, if we have got more than 1, then you guys have made the mission a broader. Y'all made the mission ambiguous, because I'm an ambiguous type of guy. I do things where it's in a broad perspective, because we want everybody to get it. Not get it the way I got it, but we want you to get it nonetheless. Got it? Love you, man. So here we go, without further ado, our shot. So, as you see, my man's right here, right? Here I come. Let's get it. There we go. I shot the video.
This 38, baby, F-R-E-E, fuck nigga free. So that bitch to turn the lights down. I ain't fucking no thotty, but Tatiana go thotty on me. It ain't no problem, you get lifted just like Molly and me. I'm a real go-getter, ain't nobody starting shit. This that pure cocaine, all white, new shit. This that I ain't saying much, I just speak through the drip. I was in that action, I was caught in the mix. I'll never front up broke, nigga, they don't pay back shit. Got some LA niggas that cracking on me. When you see me brown, better see me down.
Mulatto.
30 on this bitch, I can't wait to bust this brown. This
Mulatto.
38, baby, F-R-E-E, fuck
Mulatto.
nigga free. I don't need no bitch, that bitch need
Mulatto.
me. Can't sleep at night from the shit that
Mulatto.
I seen. I grew up out the projects, bumping on that project pad, smoking on some
Big Moore, what's up? Baltimore Ravens.
really bringing moves to the trap, pushing P, we was getting in that trap cheese, baby. We taking snaps out your trap, busting packs out of that pack, doing flips on top of my racks, Gotta be alert when you drill dealing. Getting to that money is a good feeling. Watch your no back cut in these streets, I know some cold killers. If you really bout that money, stay away from poor niggas. It's gonna be a hot ass summer, but it get cold, nigga. I've been through some time, but I'm still standing on 10 toes, nigga. Head up that pole, nigga. These streets ain't got no cold, nigga. And them shots, spotters ain't stopping my shots. I'm connected, I'm plugged in. He ain't got them payments, he ain't potting nobody. Shooting shots all in your videos, and you ain't shot nobody. Popping Percocets and Adderall, but you ain't pot nobody. Yeah. You ain't pot nobody. Bought a Draco cause I always wanted one. Made a fan with that bitch, ain't no one-on-one.
Ha ha. Dapperlicious.com. Where everybody gets strong, man. Morning, monkeys and parrots. Good morning, y'all. I just had to drop it, let my man know I think about him, man. Big Guys Mulatto, man. The video editing is hot, man. Just phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. So we got some things going on here in Pittsburgh, man. It's developing, man. It's going to be phenomenal. New York, you might as well hand over that crown. LA, down south. Everybody, man, you might as well hand over that crown. The Golden Triangle, the Keystone State. We woke here now. We are the epitome of every talent on the planet. That's why it's called the Keystone State. That's why it's called the Golden Triangle. Peace. All right, let's get to this. Nobody before they got my tongue. Evolution. What are we talking about? All right, let's get to it. This is not rehearsed. We just woke up 3 o'clock. I want to make a clear statement, but I'm really I'm kind of getting upset, and I found it the ultimate disrespect. I find it the very most ultimate disrespect, gentlemen. This is for the men. This is for my brothers, and I would really be going hard. I would really be getting on everybody's page and platform, and I would do the history. Remember, I love researching. I don't mind going places where motherfuckers are scared to go and go get that motherfucking information. I'm not going to go get no bag. No. I make my own money. I'm not putting myself or anybody else at risk for no fucking money. That ain't going to happen. But I will go get some intel for our people. Just for our people to survive. I will do that. I don't give a fuck where that intel is at. Where is it at? We gonna go get it. We gotta do some recon, nigga. Cause we get spiritual war. So when I woke up, it was like evolution. This is what sparked this video. Mourning monkeys and parrots. And I want to separate mourning monkeys and parrots from battle tactics, spiritual battles, spiritual warfare, things that 80% of people will never have an experience because people like yourself and myself is too busy evolving, changing our sperm and our ovaries over into things that create super friends. I should have called this one Super Friends. I think I should have. But that's another video. That's another Mourning Monkeys and Parrots. Stay tuned for on YouTube, Super Friends. That's going to be our first episode on YouTube under Clear Vision, not Clear Vixen. Some dumbass nigga or someone, I forgot what platform I was on. And they said Clear Vixen. And I'm like, nigga, this is not Vicks Vapor Rub. Because it was Clear Viction with V-I-C, not V-I-X. So, that's why I don't do this formally. Because if I made videos formally, half of you wouldn't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Why? Because you talk monkeys, and parrots. You don't research the etymology or the root in words. Like what makes the word words? How did the word even get its power? In fact, who gave word the meaning that you put these letters to form words, to form what word? So if I put it in a format, you wouldn't get it at all. I'm just letting y'all know, whoever talking shit, talking about, oh, he talk like he's this and he ain't dressed up, and look at his background and look how he's dressed. Like the last video. Look how it looks. Oh, it looks. But what's the results of all the other shit compared to when you watch our stuff? What's the content like? What's the substance like? When you bite it, do you grow? When you sip on it, do your brain open up? When you ponder on it, do you get erotic? Not exotic. Oh, I want to fuck the nigga, or I want to fuck her. No, erotic meaning you feel turned on, turned up. See, that's what it means to be turned on and turned up. The devil poisoned being turned on to being lustful. It turned up to being disloyal. Now I'm going to go turn up on somebody, meaning being disloyal. It was cool today, but now you're going to go tell some other nigga you're going to go turn up on a nigga because he owe you $2. You want to go tell somebody all this shit, yeah, da, 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 and they only owe you $2. I mean, granted, it's $2 and he owe you, or she owe you $2. I get it. It's the principle. Fucking monkey. And then the shit you use to justify it, you repeat it from 1,000 other people. Nothing original. So you're a monkey and a parrot. And somebody's uncle or aunt. Shit. Come on, Zoo Logic. That's another teacher we has on Facebook. If you check us out on Clear Vision Facebook, we got Zoo Logic, Monkey Talk. I mean, these are actual classes that I'm teaching. These are actually philosophies and perspectives that are actually real, tangible, and then you can put them. You can become it, or you can use it as a tool to take notes on the psyche of your own family. But the psyche starts with you, and this is why our page is not that big, because it makes you change you first. Hold my camera. It makes you change you first. Because it does to me. I cannot make a video or say shit if I'm not living, changing, going through the itchy, the uncomfortable shit, the shit that makes me uncomfortable in my fucking skin that you don't know about. And I got to evolve literally, because whether I see the evolution in me or not, it's happening. And you're going to watch it. Meaning, you can't hide the lie forever, nigga. You can't hide being fake and devolving and all that as if it's beautiful forever. You can't. It's not going to happen. In fact, I'm literally watching the whole planet evolve into a one consciousness that is so big that it's this small. You ever see something so small, but that shit big as fuck? And you're like, y'all don't see this shit? You don't see this big ass exodus happening? And people got this picture painted in their head. There's going to be some nigga or niggas that's going to say, hey, all black people only. All black women, go to this side. All black men, go to this side. All black babies, go to this side, because you are the special black men right here. You the special black women here, and the special black babies right there. That's it. And because you are the best on the planet, we're coming to get you. I got enough money and weed to watch this shit. We do not condone recreational drug use on any level. But if you're going through some shit, and you will, You drink coffee, you might want to drop you some Southern Comfort. If your spigot water fucked up, you might want to get you a bottle of Moscato, man. If you still eating pork and shit, man, you might want to just go ahead and get you a motherfucking edible, man. Everything is poison. Okay? Give people a break on what you think is drugs. All of this is an environment control. You control the environment, you control that which is in the environment. How we know? Because I just made a habitat for my bearded dragon. And I made his habitat so peaceful. I gave him the best food. And this motherfucker sat in my hair like this right here for 4 hours on my head. This is a baby fucking dragon. It's not a dog. It's not a cat. It's a fucking reptile. A serpent, rather. I'm sorry. No, reptiles and serpents are two different species of, what you call it? And I was amazed because I've never had a reptile before. I mean, I've caught snakes when I was younger. And same thing with people. Certain thing with people I've never had before, but because I create a spiritual habitat. This is for somebody. Create you a new spiritual habitat for people around you. If we're going to be in this fucked up ass situation called spiritual slavery or spiritual fetters, chained up spiritually, that's how they can take the chains off your eyes, take the thing off your mouth, take the shit off your ears, and the shit off your neck. Because I got you wrapped up around my finger spiritually. You're spiritually deprived. We even have you as spiritual capitalism now. That's heavy. When people are capitalizing off your spiritual energy. When a man or a woman or a group or a situation controls your spiritual evolution, you're already in hell. And don't know it. It's like this. Some of you, I don't know if any of you have ever been injured. I don't know if any of you have been injured and didn't know it. Have you ever been injured and did not know it? And then when you looked at it, you're like, oh shit, I'm really fucked up. But somehow you survived it. That's what's happening to you today, somebody. You're spiritually injured, dazed, and fucked over and don't know it. Wander around, no matter how beautiful you get, no matter how much money you get, but the fullness is never there. You got the job, you got the sexy, you got the whatever, but you just can't get that. Okay, I feel better. And what's crazy about this evolution is that I'm watching people chase after their own wicked heart. Never to go over on their Facebook videos that they make, look at their selfies that they took that week or that weekend and say, damn, truth is, I ain't shit. If you're a real woman, if you're a real man, and you're not a monkey, you're not a parrot, but you're a real man and a real woman, if you have a cell phone computer, you would take 2 hours. No, you take 1 hour. Fuck it. You take a half hour and look at all the movies and videos and things that you've done this weekend. Just 2 days. Look at all your photos. Look at everything you did just 2 days. And ask yourself, who can I trade this with? What type of person would buy this shit? You would find out that you have a shitty life. And that it's common sense to be an asshole. Literally. It's common sense to be an asshole so wonderful that people are actually wearing their ass out. When Prince came out with the booty pants on. And then Eddie Murphy made a joke of what? The booty pants. Then Saturday Night Live came out with the butthead niggas. Keenan and Ivory Wayne came out with the butthead aliens. Then they came out with the cone heads. They was talking about you. And now that I'm getting the whole movie, I'm crying inside for the black African American. And right now, somebody is about to get up and put on that butt hat, put on a butt face with their butt lips, with their big butts, to go promote more psychological death. Because now everybody wants what? A fat ass. Want a fat ass head, a fat ass wallet, a fat ass phone. They want a fat ass car. They want a fat ass house. They want a fat ass shoes and fat ass jewelry. They want everything fat. Monkey. But I'm going to remind you what the Prophet Musa told me, man. And it hit me hard, too. He said, monkeys love bling bling. Now, I'm not saying this person, I'm going to leave that person out because this has nothing to do with that, and it'll be a misconception. My mom makes these cards. See? And they got little stuff. You want to order your something before we do custom made. There's not one is made the same. Once again, we don't do no copying shit. Everything's original and we don't make more than one. If we do, we make two in the same kind, but never the exact same one. We hate doing the same shit twice. I hate that with a passion. Motherfucker, do it right the first time. Research, study, investigate. Go do your tangible investigation. Go see your competitors. Get all what you need right now and do it right the first time. You don't have to worry about nothing else. If you take the time out to do it right the first time, then it leaves you leisure to create more first times. So they have to keep going back. I don't know who that was for. And so, make little cards, drop you something in there like that. My mom makes these. Her name is Creative with These Hands. We're promoting her products called Clear Creations. So check us out on Align on the Line app. ALLIGIN. Check us out on there. You will get some more information and some more connections with us. You have some people with Alzheimer's. We're connected with some Alzheimer's disease professionals. We're working on preserving the memory and the thoughts of our elders. Because one, you're getting old too, you young bitch. You young dog ass niggas. Talking about you too old, you older, you young dumb motherfuckers talking shit. What tell you experience I had recently? I don't have I fucks with people. I fucks with people like start shit being negative or positive. So I have to fuck with people on a positive situation, positive note. And so, she's a young chick, she in the hood, all out there. I know these streets like a motherfucker, man. And I'm like, she's on the road to somebody whooping her ass after she get fucked or something. Cause just that attitude. In other words, a lot of these girls get attitudes where a dude would pay for the pussy, fuck the shit out of her, and then kill her. That's what's coming this summer. A lot of young females and the young males is going to be a mass murder this summer. This is why. I just talked to a young brother of mine who confirmed what I already knew, and he just out of the federal penitentiary, right? And he only been home for maybe a couple of days, a week maybe. And he noticed when he came out in Pittsburgh, I'm just talking about Pittsburgh, so I know this is a little ass fucking city. It's a dot, believe it or not. So anybody from Pittsburgh with that big ass head shit talking about yet? No. Geographically, this city is small as hell. Super small. That's why Philadelphia is more or less like the capital of Pennsylvania, for real. Big up, Philly. George Jr., hope y'all ain't fighting and shit no more. That Pittsburgh, Philadelphia feud all these years, man, that shit got to quit. So we're making a visit to Philadelphia. Saying what's up with this Pittsburgh, Philadelphia fights all the time. Like, this is some dumbass shit. And curse the motherfuckers that perpetuated and started that shit. Got family killing each other for no reason. In the group homes and in the jails and shit. And you from the same motherfucking planet. And what's crazy is Philadelphia, brotherly love is Greek. It comes from Antioch, a place close to Antioch, where they first named you Christians. So Philadelphia is synonymous to being called a Christian. Antiochus. That's the history where I'm at. And Pittsburgh is a transition from Greek to British. That's why I got Pitts and burger. Research it. If you want to be a burger, that means you are a high echelon in the money game. You're like 2 steps below the profits of money when you're a burger, right? Hamburger. But if you was a real man of the people, you would know hamburger, like the children of Ham from Noah. You would know that you're eating your own people. Hamburger. You're eating your own kingdom. I didn't know that. That's why my videos is blurred and stuff. Because they're like, how did he know our secrets? Because we're responsible. Mourning monkeys and parrots. The evolution. So what's happening now, brothers and sisters, is 10 Commandments or you fucked. Because if you keep living the laws that you've been living, haven't you noticed it's been easier to go to jail? And now haven't you noticed that the police that used to uphold the old fuck shit is now being dismantled? Get this, talking about evolution. If you're wise and smart as you say you are, and you so holy sanctified, then Jesus must have told you somewhere in your dreams that the reason why the police is being dismantled because now God is not with you no more. You don't have his laws in your heart. See, When we had the Most High's laws written in our hearts and really was practicing them and trying to, the Most High protected us by giving us racists as cops. And that's why I told you, any man on a tree will get hung. And when y'all read the Bible from the white man, y'all said, fuck the Bible. We want to be like who? White daddy. Because you was already dying. You was already getting killed. You was already being fed to the gators. But instead of dying for the Most High, you died to be fashionable. And so they fashioned you through fear into a black culture. Meaning a culture away from their God. Look at the birth of slavery and you'll figure it out. It became because you and another life form disobeyed the universal laws. And the Ten Commandments is not a Christian thing. It's not an Islam thing. It's none of that. And that's why a lot of you won't get it, can't get it, and will never inherit the kingdom. What's that phrase? What's that phrase they call it? I want you to have what I didn't have. But they never told you that it wasn't meant for you to have it. So I'm going to pass that curse on to you. Think about that. I don't want you to struggle like I struggled, baby. I want you to have an easy life. You fed them straight to hell. You fed the baby straight to hell. When you said you don't want them to struggle like you did. How I know? My mom, her mom, and her mom, and her mom, and my mom's sister. My mom's dad, his mom, and her sister. I seen them all. So you want to know how I know so much? I had the privilege of seeing mother, daughter, grandmother, and then the sisters on this side. And on my grandfather's side, I was able to see grandfather, grandmother, his mother, her sisters, his sister, that. So I sat at their feet. I didn't go outside in the world. I sat at the feet of all these elder women. And I sat at the feet of their husbands and their male friends that they was attracted to. And I took notes on how to survive getting older. Because I was always scared of, after all this, fuck all this, I'm scared of when I die. This always plagued me when I was a baby. Straight up, I don't know why. At such a young age, I was curious about death. I was nothing was really worth thinking about except for as I watched my mom and I watched people and all the violence. And I'd say, but we're going to die. Think about that. Evolution, man. Mourning monkeys and parrots. Hold on to that thought for a minute. You're going to die. The question is how? Who has the power how I die? That is the video I've never seen before. That is the story most people don't want to tell. I do all this because I'm going to die. I want to live my best life. That's scary. I'm living my best life, baby. I ain't back and forth with you niggas. I'm living my best life. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Come on. And you just Snoop Doggy Dogg. Now let's pull some shit out of here. Let's take the music off. Boom. And use the lyrics. And I'm telling you, what's up, Sister Missy Love? Peace and blessings. Welcome. Happy hustle. We love you. The spirit must want your attention. You on here. Anybody on here, the spirit must be talking to you. It's like this. I get up, something say speak, I do it, done. So, whoever this is for you today. I'm living my best life, and I'm not going back and forth with you niggas. Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come on. And who's singing this? Snoop Dogg. And one dude is saying, smile, bitch. Right there is delusional positive. You're living your life. You're living your best life. But yet you say tomorrow is not promised. So how the fuck you know it's your best life? We go to Parrot shit. The nigga make a song. Now you got another 1,000 people talking about I'm living my best life. You dumb motherfucker. I want to see if you called him up and explained what he meant by that. And he'd have told you, it's just a song. It's nothing to hang your heart onto or hang your religion onto it or go around saying I'm living my best life. Because he was just talking about just for that day. Not for the whole week. It was just that day. That day was his best day. That was part of his best life that day. Some of you niggas took that shit as a culture. Like, okay. So you're a bad bitch. And then he's saying, smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come on. Think about that, Missy Love. What woman want to be talked to like that while she on the dance floor? Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come on. You're like, hold up, nigga. Hold up, nigga. Hold up, nigga. I didn't get dressed up. Come on here and look fly. And you know what I mean, want to be your friend just for you to dance with me and tell me, come on, smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come on. No, nigga, I quit. I'm out. This date's over. Because that's what I would do. She on the front floor and she like, smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come on. Who the fuck you talking to? Straight up. Because it's not a direct conversation. It's the energy that you're getting into. And they say, smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come on. And you're like, yeah, smile, bitch. And you go, and both of y'all calling bitches smiling, dancing, talking about you living your best life, calling each other bitches. See the magic? See that Misty in the mystic love? You know what I mean, sis? That's how mystical that shit be, man. Don't even know it. And then tell you, even if I'm wrong, I ain't gonna tell you I'm wrong. I'm not gonna change shit because I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. You's a nigga if you don't think about your best life. Like, you got a spare life somewhere, nigga? Where? You got an extra life? I mean, granted, some niggas seem like they got 9 lives. I think I'm one of them. I mean, I'm not saying I got it now. Shit. But humbly, I mentioned that. What the hell is that? Mom, dude's got so much gadgets around here. She's the my mom is the craft MacGyver, man. She makes wonderful. Oh my goodness, this woman, man. Oh my god. I wonder if they made another woman like this woman here, man. And when I mention a woman like my mom, it's not what you niggas think. This is not contradictory. I'm not scared to say me and my mom has never had a real relationship. I'm not scared to say I've never had a relationship with none of my family members. I'm not scared to say that. But I have relationships with you people like you. All of my relationships come from people like you. People who's gonna watch this video and all the videos. Me and my immediate family never got a. But nonetheless, I absorb all their skills. I didn't have time to argue with you niggas, man. Instead of arguing with you, when y'all said, man, why are you here? And get away from here, I'd leave, but I'd be in somewhere in the cut watching what you doing. And then I go make my own touch to it. BASF. BASF. It's a CD company, CD tape company. Matter of fact, let me get this up. BASF cassette company. Yeah. Cassette comeback. BASF. Cassettes from the legend that is BASF, later EMTech. The German chemical company. And let me show y'all this. Remember that? Tape cassettes? I ain't gonna never forget this, man. Tape cassettes. This changed my life, my perspective, when it came to creating slogans and things like that. Catchphrases, punchlines, improv. People used to talk about TDKs and Memorexes, man. And you could actually hear the clarity between TDKs and Memorexes. Because I used to DJ, I used to scratch and, throw parties and stuff like that. I used to break dance, spit on my head and shit. All that, yeah. Guilty B-boy. For radio, like it loud. I was a bass head before crack cocaine came. Yeah, they took a wonderful word like bass and bass head, and the devil dropped cocaine. That fucked the bass up. They fucked the bass up and called it free bass. You hear the basis of this conversation now? When you fuck up the base root of a person's brain, see the free base? So in this free base, or BASF, this free base, they had this phrase that I'll never forget. I'll never ever forget. And it changed my perspective on things that was here before I was born. And what was so genius about it that it left you to be a greater person if you took this phrase and cultivated it to your own way of life. Take that energy, but cultivate it according to your way of life. Meaning, or this is how we did it. And it says this, and I quote, we don't make the shit. We don't make the tapes. We don't even make the music. We don't make the artists. We're not even making anything new to this product. But they said we're going to make it better. I said, oh shit, that's it. That's the ultimate gangster right there. That's the ultimate gangster. That is the epitome of all cliches, man. That's the epitome of all cliches. I don't make you niggas. I just make it better. Who can argue that? I don't make your products. We just make it better. That's ambiguous on steroids with the Holy Spirit as its source of life. I don't make black people. I don't make religion. I don't do none of that shit. We just ask the Most High permission to make it better. I don't promote this and I'm not into this and this and that. But since I'm around it, can you make me better? After a while, you be forgetting that you desire some better stuff for your life. I didn't make this planet, but how can I make it better? I didn't make black supremacy, but how can I make it better? I didn't make the fact that you don't like me, but how can I make it better? And bad doesn't mean good, and good don't mean bad. Bad means bad, and good means bad. Good means good, and bad means bad. You can't do this to it. No. Bad is bad by itself. Don't add nothing from it. And good is good by itself. Don't add or take nothing from it. This is where you don't add BASF to it. It's beautiful the way it is. There's no need to make shit better. That's the evolution. For some reason, niggas and niggas, Mr. and Mrs. Clowntastic, monkeys and parrots, don't know how to leave shit alone. They don't know when to leave shit alone. It's written, do not add. Do not take away from my word. I don't know about what you're doing. I'm not even interested in what you're doing. I made you for me, but you use that, go somewhere else. I know that feeling. When you love a woman unconditionally, or you love a family or a group or whatever unconditionally, sincerely, and they eat at the table and get fat and swole and joy and boom, just to go give it away to somebody else. Never say thank you. If that's happened to you, you have to be strong enough to evolve and say, I don't make fuck niggas. We make fuck niggas better. We don't create fuck shit. We just bring the good out the fuck shit, if that makes sense. Because sometimes when you look around, you say, this is a sticky situation. But if you look inside, you say, I'm in here because I'm the only one that can fix it. Whether it's you're in it by yourself or other people. And if you just don't go try to fix it, but just see who's working on a solution, you'll find out whether you're alone or you chosen to initiate that spark. This is evolution, y'all. Mourning monkeys and parrots. I would have did a presentation. I would have did some slides, but the past 2 days worth, 4 days worth of information has been blurred. So we encourage folks to at least listen to it and let the spirit guide you. In fact, you know what I'm thinking about? Thank you, Father. Matter of fact, the evolution just shared with me is like those who really want it, they'll listen to it. They know it's real because the presentation is blurred out by Facebook. And I've watched Shine TV enough and other platforms enough where people will accuse somebody of blurring something out because they think they don't want you to see it to contest it, or they don't want you to see it to rebuttal or to go research it. Now, we encourage anybody, everybody, anywhere to investigate our research. In fact, if you're not a researcher, you don't even want to watch my shit. See my tongue, Father. Watch our. I don't even know what to call this thing here. It's not like that. Also, for those who are may be concerned or not, this is for the uplifting of the children of Abraham. This is for the uplifting for the seed of Abraham and the seed of Abraham only. I don't have nothing to do with anybody else. I don't have no right or wrong or good or bad or what you should or shouldn't do for anybody else. Whether you get monkey gene, wolf gene, fish gene, this gene, that gene, whether you're a demon, this, that, If you had to categorize it, it's the fruit of obedience and there's a fruit of disobedience. And in the fruit of disobedience, there's an illusion of a battle called good and evil. And in that delusion, you created yourselves as lover of selves, as written. You've made yourselves gods and queens and this and that. You've taken this delusion, made it positive, put a couple religions in it, and said, God said it was okay for us to do this. And that's why you're called black. That's why the spirit culture of the black man and woman is disobedience. You no longer wrestle with the truth. You no longer desire the truth, but still kind of find a way to, live the truth. You just said, fuck the truth. And your name reflect who you hate. You hate life. Period. What are you scared of? You're dejected, black people. You're so dejected that the psyche and wisdom won't even do this. That was something new. I did not know that he touched it and it flipped over and shit. Damn, okay. That's scary, man. And it's that deep. And all you gotta do is turn on your TV, or if you got another cell phone, you got another cell phone or tablet, go on Instagram, go on Twitter. Mainly go on Twitter. Twitter is the scariest shit on the planet. If you want to know when the end of the world's coming, watch Twitter. We're going to get a cancer stick real quick. Hold on. What a smokes. Oh, you ain't quit smoking cigarettes yet, did you? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. Oh, that's crazy. I found it. I ain't gonna smoke them up. I got money to buy your pack, though. Ugly hat. She's funny. Lee. Where was we? Where were we? Mourning monkeys and parrots. People in this picture, man, that's... What did just happen? What happened this weekend? Well, I mentioned my beard for sitting on my head and shit for about 4 hours yesterday. I mean, I didn't forget he was up there. So that habitat, we got that. Oh, man. Evolution. This is what sparked the video. A Misty Love. Can you do me a favor? And anybody else there while you watch this? Can you do me a favor, man? Ask some guys on them other platforms, man. See, this is what I know. See, a lot of y'all sat there and watched listened to the whole thing of our live feed, Just listen from the spirit side. Don't listen to me, but the spirit of it. You'll hear something that people don't mention, but they mention it. You say, well, how do they mention it, but don't mention it? In other words, people say some shit, but they don't know what they just said. But you heard somebody else say it, but they know what they're talking about. But you heard this person over here say it and zip right past it. And you're like, well, why didn't you say this? But not until you get to my side, you're like, oh, okay. That's why they keep zipping past that, because they don't know it. They don't know it's there. You ever see someone on the ground and watch people walk past it? But you're the only one looking at it. It's like that. Oh, that shit was nasty. Now I'm not smoking you too much. Oh, that's mother nasty, the bitch. Anywho, I forgot where I was going. What's with this shit? What happened? Let me rewind this shit, y'all. So much has happened. I'm gonna get it back. I gotta get the pictures. That's all. The pictures got out of. I gotta put the pictures back together, y'all. Give me a second, please. Mourning monkeys and parrots. Evolution. Spirit. I remember. Sister Misty. Tell them sisters, man, to ask them brothers, man, where do y'all get your information from? Where's your resources? Who else can confirm this? Because some of y'all hear certain shit that all of a sudden folks ain't been talking about. But what I did notice was very humbling by talking to my mom. And I've been watching it over the years. Too, I've been watching it over the years. Very humbled by it. Glory be to the Most High, because the Most High gets all the glory. Gotta keep putting mercy in the bank, right? Y'all put money in the black banks. I'll put money in the mercy banks. Straight up. I'll put money in the mercy bank. If you ain't got no mercy in the bank, your days are definitely numbered. Don't even worry about it. You be like, I get a pass. You like, yeah, did you put any mercy in the bank, nigga? No. Why the fuck you ask for a pass? They say the goodwill. You blew that store. When you had a chance to exercise some goodwill, you said, fuck that. Now you want mercy. Well, we don't have no goodwill for you. Our goodwills and salvation armies. Get it? The Hosea army, or the army of Hosea, salvation army. And the Hugh will, the will man, the goodwill, the Hugh will. It's like in the Hugh man, meaning the goodwill, Hugh. Get it? This is starting of the new episode coming up strictly for YouTube, since Facebook wants to blur us out, since you're not gonna get this. Excuse me. We got Letter to a Soldier's Death Wish. That's coming to an ending. Matter of fact, I think I might end it today. Letter to a Soldier's Death Wish. I think that's the end of that book. Letter to a Soldier's Broken Heart. that book is almost closed. There was a third videography to all this. I can't remember it. This one would be Super Friends. This is when you evolve to being a super friend. Not a super freak. That's nothing with destructive connotations in the ego and the mind. Look at me, I'm a super man, because no. We're super because we're connected to the source of the Most High. We're connected to the universe. We're connected to the galaxy. We're connected to the earth. We're connected to the heavens. We're connected to under the earth. We're connected to all things because what's outside of us is inside of us. And we know this. And you have to be a super friend to be able to maintain that, to be able to nurture that, and go out and construct more super friends. So that's going to be the next videography coming up. The life of a super friend. That's going to be the new book. It's going to be all that. It's just freestyle. I mean, it's not freestyle as in free, because we're spiritually free, we're psychologically free, financially free from all these fetters and bondages. So I guess we can use a style of free. Instead of freestyle, what do you say is style free? I'm going to reverse the words. We'll pick it up. Put it this way. When they're changing God's word, we're changing how we live. And how you change the way you live is how you change the words that come out your mouth. How you rearrange them in your heart prior to them coming out. And then how you use choice awareness while they're in your head, you figuring a way how to make this person feel bad because they did you wrong. Or that two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, it hurt. But to go out and lash yet, get this concept. I'm going to be bouncing around. Yeah, I'm hurt, right? My value won't die. Well, I'll use the situation. It's this woman that who took me in. I wasn't at my low point, but in my relationships with people, I had close to nil. And so God put her in my life, and me in her life at a time I did not think about. In fact, she was not even my type of person at all. And still isn't. And this was 7 years ago. Right? Talk about evolution. And with this person, I relived the lowest point of my life all over again. Shit was crazy. Yo. When I first went through life, it was fun. Fuck it. And I'm like, okay, whew, I came through that dirt. I came through those gutters and through all that. Boom. So now I get a renewed mind. I get a new renewed heart. I get renewed. I get rejuvenated. I get reborn. I get resurrected, right? And I come back home. Things is beautiful. Everything I asked for. Bang. New truck, bike, car, camper. A particular woman. Bang. That. And I'm like, wow. Like a baby. You get everything you want when you're a baby. They had this boat, mommy had that boat. Get everything you want. Thank you, mommy, daddy. Right? But now, I'm not a physical baby. I'm a spiritual baby. Now, when I was born, I became physical. For the first 50 years, I had the experience of my physical innocence. But yet my spirit, which is familiar to the ancients, was yet to be reborn through my desire of my physical nature. What I'm born into, which is my mother's womb. Like, my dad's penis is my blood and water. Like when they poke that out the side of the fake one. And they poured out the cover with blood and water. Meaning his sperm, the nectar of his soul. Drink my soul, drink my sperm. That's where you get the nature of getting oral sex. And really, that's where oral sex comes from. Drinking the blood and the water. That's oral sex. Because that's what sperm is. When a woman sucks a man's penis and drinks his sperm, she's literally taking on blood and water. And that's sacred. And when she swallows into her organs, it goes into her acid called hell. And when she swallowed and spits it out, it's called purgatory. And that's why when we masturbate, the most of us will masturbate because you're throwing life into the trash. And I was like, fuck, I'm guilty. Damn. Because he said in the end days, they'll become lovers of themselves. Guilty in a bitch. So, I had to use some mind-altering stuff. Not to get high, not like that. Because I was selfish. Selfish, man. Because I didn't like having sex. All you do is give me oral, man, that's it. Get the fuck out my face. Straight up. I'm not laying down. I'm not doing none of that, nigga. Hey, females. You's a female. I'm not doing none of that. Only thing you do is give me some more fucking sloppy toppy. Take this motherfucking whatever it is that we agreed on and get the fuck out my face. I'm not. That's too much motherfucking work, nigga. You crazy as hell. I've been lifting drywall, cars, and engines, and about to kill niggas. You think I'm gonna be doing this for the next hour? And then have you talk shit? No. Here, do this. Take that. Bye, motherfucker. That's it. That's the only thing we got in common. Do this, shut up, take that, bye. Check out my video called Masturbations, man. All forms of masturbation, man. Like, I don't need a man, or I don't need a woman. Or all she can do is eat my pussy, and all she can do is suck my penis. And you know what I mean? Straight abominable masturbation, man. And so, I'm like, man, I'm reliving spiritually what I did physically. And I was like, oh shit, this is game time. Because the shit that I did in my search stage in life is the results in this stage of life. I'm like, hold up, nigga, hold up. In this stage of life, I know what that stage was like. all the fucking around, the mental masturbation, the spiritual masturbation, the physical masturbations, the putridness of life, just masturbating. Master baiting. Like master debating, master baiting. Let's keep it funky, man. Let's keep it educational. Alright? Let's not wear our nigga hats this morning. You know. So I had to use that connotation to get to the spiritual side. What's happening now. And I had to go, me personally, I had to see if I conquered it. I don't know if any of you are going through a situation where you're revisiting some shit and you don't like where you at. And the spirit is saying, in you, in your soul, did I conquer this? Am I the woman that I say that I am? Am I the man that I portray that I am? Because the shit around me is not allowing me to be the best woman I can be or the best man that I can be. And this is where the lack of choice awareness. And then have the courage to say, you know what? These choices that I'm aware of is far different than the choices that I'm used to being aware of. You hear the package? You hear the packaging? Who heard that packaging? Who heard that ting-ling-ling-ling? Or that little voice? Who heard that? I don't know if I can repeat it, but I'm going to try it. Nope, it's gone. It's gone. Pew. But since good thing that's recorded, you can go back and record it. Because I'm going to go back and listen to it. Because the information, I'm being taught with you. All right? Anybody that's watching this, I'm being reminded, I'm being taught, I am evolving, I am being secure, founded, rooted, saturated, and situated, and being processed, shaked, stirred, flame burnt, and ready to be served when the sun come up. And this is how you live in the creator or the image of your God, of your creator. In himself was within himself, who was indistinguishable self, and that it was in his mind, in his own mind, in divine mind, that he would create that what was on his heart. And when he said, Yah, he brought the breath of creation. This is what we're doing, evolving into our creative womanhood, manhood. And in this man, woman, child, and communityhood, there is a hierarchy. And it goes from what you can see, what you can't see, to what you can see. And if you have a relationship on what you can't see, it will reflect from your heart up through your throat. It'll dangle in your brain. It'll go around your whole senses. And it'll come out your fucking mouth. And it will burn all lies and all deception and scares and fears from the people's ears that hear you talk. And then they would feel and see the presence when you walk. And like you in your bedroom, knowing the sun's outside, your character will precede you in the darkest place of a man or woman's heart. That's the evolution, ladies. That's what's happening, what's going on. This ear's itching. Okay, non-believer. But that's what this is for as well. This is for the non-believer and the believers to both try. And so when the results come, And the truth comes to take a record of who tried it. And the truth goes to the believer and say, hey, did you try? And the believer said, absolutely. I trust in the Most High. And the truth goes to the non-believer. They said, non-believer, did you try? They said no. Because my mama told me, or my daddy told me, my girlfriend said that, okay. Who do you think truth is going to trust? Who do you think truth is going to be willing to say, hey, you drive the first 2 miles? Who do you think the truth is going to trust and give more responsibilities to? The believer or the non-believer? Whether he's rich or poor, white or black, this or that, right or wrong. What can a believer in the Most High be wrong at doing? What would be the worst thing a believer in the Most High Yah, their Creator, could do? What could they do wrong in the eyes of men, angels, and demons? Really, let's meditate on that. Let's ponder on that. What is the worst thing ever you can imagine can happen to a believer in the Ten Commandments? And if you don't know what the Ten Commandments is, Google it and just read it. Take the religion off, take the nigga shit off, take the cracker shit, take the Islam shit, make that bitch straight, man, make that bitch naked, man. Break that bitch off, son. Say strip, nigga. Try it. Use your language, man. However it is that you talk to people, talk to that like that. And ask yourself, look in the mirror. While you putting your makeup on, while you putting your gold teeth in your mouth, while you looking at how big your booty is and how big your manhood is, and when you get your pedicures and your manicures and your hair done, and you're looking like, and you're getting your selfie on, look at me and my girls, look at me and my bros, and asking yourself, do I believe in the wisdom of the Most High, which is the Ten Commandments? Come on, the X marked the spot, nigga. Literally in your face. You want to see the footsteps of God? Take that cross and roll the tips of it in ink. And then take an X that's equal at its corners, from center to 4 corners out, and roll that and see who's wobbly. Wobbly, wobbly, wobble. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Wobble, wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Because the center crossbar on your cross, your idol worshiping, is wobbly. Excuse me. But the X, the 10, when the bar is at its perfect crossing, it makes a complete 360. Mr. Scientist, Mr. Physics. That's why it's so important. It completes life. It makes science sensible. It makes all things credible. It gives all things substance. It makes relationships relative. It puts navigation in the seas of hearts, minds, in the hearts of men and women, in their minds in the sea of thoughts. A compass called compassion. Then there's a reward for being what? Compassionate. And then you become a group of people who live what? Compassionately. You see the power of the tongue and the word? You hear the story? You get a picture. You see yourself in a ship and the thoughts of a lot of people, and you're going through the minds of the people with compassion. How we know? Because there's a navigation system in there called compass. You didn't know that. In order to navigate in the sea of life, you need a compass. And you can't move without being compassionate. And you won't be rewarded if you don't move through the sea of life compassionately. Because you'll never be able to rest at the banks of mercy. Row, row, row your boat, then gently down the stream. Maryland, 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 please give me back my green. That was for you, Aunt Maryland. Lincoln Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Lincoln Bridge is falling down. My fear, homie. Yeah. Nursery rhymes. What else is going on in spirit news? Evolution. What did we learn? What did we learn? Evolution, evolution. Pulling back the long story short about the chick. In this mind, I'm like, this is some bullshit. But the adventure, ladies and gentlemen, is having an experience to see if you conquered it or not. If you're a person who keeps dating the same type of dudes or the same type of dudettes, you oh, I got a story for that too. Shit. But if you're a person, man, who keeps attracting the same dudes or dudettes, man, it's not them, it's you. I'm guilty too, man. I ain't pinky swear, but I'm guilty too. It's something in your desire that you hold on to, that these type of people, that's their food. And they're eating on this, and you going over there while they're eating, and you wonder why you're getting eaten on too. Because if you was one of them, you wouldn't be where you at right now. And so you're being fed on. And so when you go there, they're like, shit, this food coming over here willingly. We just sit right here and wait. And so it eats away at us. And so what y'all call settling is not settling. It's what you attracted. Whether you knew it or not, whether you, for instance, certain places I would go drink a particular kind of beer. All right. I'll go. I'll say like I'll go to the ghetto. I don't like to use that word. Have mercy, please. I'll go to the hood, right? And I know beer distributors. They have a old beer distributor. They have two goddamn old beer distributors, and they got. I really can't sell none of this shit for real. Beer distributors. And all black neighborhoods get the best of the last three. And if you go to another place, you can taste the difference. You can taste the rainbow. You know what I mean? And so from knowing that, when I expound that from going to different neighborhoods, just ordering the same beer, but getting different tastes and different results. And I mean, something that has nothing to do with being drunk, but the effects. It's like different levels of chemicals or different levels of whatever. It's just different. And so when I go to places where people talk about life, not saying they're worse or better than those who are in the hood, because talking about life in the hood versus talking life amongst men and women who create a man, woman, child, community, hood relationship with the creator. These are two different conversations. These are two different, same words, but the meaning is absolute. There is no, well, that's my bitch. And you don't know if it's a dog, his woman, his wife, his mom, his daughter. Cause you got niggas calling their daughters bitches. Like, you know, bring my two bitches over, bring my, you know what I mean? Like, if you really listen to a motherfucker, you be like, did this nigga just call his daughter a bitch? Like, you gonna bring my bitch, bring my little bitch over, and yeah, my little bitch. You be thinking if you think about a little dog or something, he come over with his baby, with his daughter or some shit, his children, aka bring my niggas like. And we found the power of that tongue acceptable. And then go to the club or out in public, come on, I want respect. Morning monkeys and parrots. I am your host, Jose Omar Weathers. I am not a bae. I am not a bae. I am a HOW. I am a how. I am a solutionist. I am a man. I am not a bae. I'm a man. I'm not a male. I'm not a female. I'm not black. I'm not white. I'm not tall. I'm none of that. I'm just a MAN. Practicing to be human. What? A good man. It's you, good man. Done. That's all I'm trying to do. Because in the beginning he says it was all good. And so he made something in his image that was good. All good. And that was a man. And then he made a woman from the same material, but she decided, Miss Gemini, to do what the fuck she want to. So through this fish story, water, eggs, salmon, not soul, remember salmon, being fertilized, or swimming, upstream. Because when you get up in the woman, that blood and water goes upstream like a fish, semen going up into her tube and into what her meeting the egg, where the bear comes and catches all the what sperm coming upstream. Who's the great bear in religion? Catching the salmon. Russia. Russia is going to be the black man's new daddy. So I hope you learn Russian, motherfucker. Remember who told you? Russia is black America's new daddy. It's in the Bible called the Nicolaitans. Matter of fact, let's get that so we can validate this. Since you're a black Jews and you got a black Jesus, right? And you got black Russians too. You got black Jewish Polish Russians on the planet. They just ain't on YouTube. Cause they white daddy in Russia would kill them. For real. That white daddy don't play. A black America. White daddy Russia don't play, man. Try to tell. Hey, I'm gonna tell you the scripture. Nicolaitans in the Bible. Nicolaitans. I ain't say Nicolaitans. These motherfuckers is crazy as hell. Oh man, this is Nicolaitans. Nicolaitan Lords of Hypocrisy. By Bruce S. Bertram. Might have to check that out. 7 churches of Asia. But what if the Nicolaitans, based purely on their name, they were the followers of someone named Nicholas? Everything, just read that. Let me broaden this up. All right. In the Christian New Testament, there is one book that stands out as being quite unlike the rest. Of course, I'm talking about the book of Revelations. All right. It goes through some names like angels, Whore of Babylon, Armageddon, seals, number of the beast. But it writes specifically to 7 churches in Asia. Baltimore Ravens, listen to this. Pittsburgh Steelers, listen to this. Washington, Indians. This is what we call the Indians. What was the Indians called? What's it called? Fuck, what's this we called? Redskins. I don't know why y'all changed that. You should have kept Redskins. Dumb motherfuckers, man. But we're going to hold on to the Redskins and start our land. So, to the 7 churches, right, in Asia, the word church don't come into our vocabulary until Rome. The first church fathers. That ain't got none of you, well, it may. And so, by which is meant modern day Turkey. Stop. Latest weather destruction in Turkey. Devastating before and after images of earthquake destruction in Turkey 1 month ago. Another crisis. Earthquake in Turkey yesterday. Storm tears through Turkey. Rescuers pull Turkey floodwaters. Earthquakes, Turkey. Let's go back. Hold on. Fuck. Okay. Galatians. Seven churches of Asia. That's in Turkey, right? I'll make sure I get that for you. Turkey. Getting a new ass. And this is what America, Facebook, when we get on, are afraid of. The inevitable. Things they can't touch, stop, blank out. Because when we come on, there's shit that they didn't even know. While they're up there fighting about new content and trademarks and shit like that, they in the dark. One death, one reaper. I don't know what you're going to do about that. The churches in question are the cities of Ephesus. That's 1. Smyrna, 2. Pergamos, 3. Thyatira, 4. Sardis, 5. And good old, we just mentioned a little, just right down the street from me, Philadelphia. So where's the church at? One of these churches that the Lake Nicolaitans is controlling? Pennsylvania is a church. See, that's what they said. We're going to separate the church from the state. So what they did was they hid the church within the state of mind called the shadow government. How I know? Because when I was 7 years old, the shadows gave us fruits and veggies. Laodicea, well, this entire territory was controlled by the Roman Empire. At the time of that revelation was written toward the end of the 1st century, individual cities, blah, blah, blah. They go on to their blah, blah, blah. We don't want to do all that. This is not a history class. So it says, remember Titus in that last video we made, it's in your New Testament, Flavius Clemens for converting some obscure form of Judaism. But even that is up for the immediate imperial service of those who did not aggressively engage in subversion or direct blasphemy. Alright? Judaism, Roman, black Jews who hate God, the church of Satan, synagogue of Satan, who's being ruled by who? Oh my stars. The Nicolaitans. AKA what Abraham Lincoln mentioned, some of the descendants of the family members of the Jebusites. Evolution, right? He says, I know thy works and thy labor, thy patience, and how thy canst now bear for them are evil. Okay? Now, imagine this. You at war. These people are killing your people, man, like they're doing now. And you know, every time you get on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, if you say anything about organizing your people, you're going to go to prison. If you say anything that sounds like you're going to go against the society of Rome, like Amazon get Amazonians. I said, I don't want to be an Amazonian. I just want to go to work, do my job, and leave. And come to find out, because I don't want to be an Amazonian, I got fired by Amazon. Because I didn't want to be an Amazonian. I couldn't be me, just do my job, and leave in peace. I had to leave me at home, put on an Amazonian attitude, so I can go back home, put me back. I'm cool. No, that's not gonna work. I don't want to be an Amazonian. I don't want to be a black man. I don't want to be a black, white. I don't want to be none of that. I just want to come do my job and roll. You know what I mean? Just roll out. Come do what I'm supposed to do and roll out. Life is easy that way when you do that. Oh my goodness. If you have any ideas, any content you want to share, let us know. We'd be more than glad to put it up on and refer your content or your ideas to the proper channels. We're not looking for any money for it. We don't need any money. We don't need, we're all right. Best believe, if I need something, I'm gonna say, yo, this is what's going on. Can we get this? We break down, break bread, share. That's the whole purpose. And so me myself, I don't do anything without wanting to share with others. So in this story, Nicolaitans, Russian. Matter of fact, what's the name of this book? The oldest Polish-Jew-Russian war. History of the Jews, 20th century, Poland. Republic after World War I. During the interwar period, the number of Jews in the country grew. Poland. All right, 1919 pogroms in Ukraine, Poland. 100 years later, Jeffrey Weitlinger was what leads to the cult. Hey, there's a purple cult. Oh, damn! What is that cult? I got the picture in my head. What leads to the Nicolaitans? Let's see this. Pictures of a Nicolaitan.
Showing pictures that match.
Pictures of a Nicolaitan.
Check out these pictures.
Pictures of a Nicolaitan.
Check out these pictures.
You know the fuck I said. Because I seen it. I seen it, right, you know what I mean? And then it went off to something else. So it must be programmed to do that. All right. Let's put it, Nico. Nicolaitan. Okay, now let's see if there's any images. I took this out. Pictures of a Nicolaitan. You see how funny this shit is? And look how far it goes, y'all. That's it. They put a nigga there. It went want you to scan that. Nicholas self-portrait. Niggas dancing. Drake coffee. Something dog. What did I say? Canaanite God. Canaanite gods. Baal worship. Baal worship today. Related searches. Satan's by Christ. See? What they associate with that? Fashion. Confirmation of the last video. Dress rehearsal. Fashion. Life of manipulation. I don't know. That's Russian I'm looking at. Dub check. I hit you. Oh shit. Poshmark. See? Dress rehearsal. So, and then that's it. Videos. Let's see, we get a video. Nicolate, pictures of Daz, Temps, Nicolate Grade. Nothing on the people. Holy shit. Oh, damn. Fuck. That's some ugly shit. Don't Google Nicolations and put videos. Oh shit, it's in my eyeballs now. It's in my brain, y'all. Oh shit, it's in my brain. I'm not going to tell you what website that I've seen it, that it, no. But like certain things, when you be sharing stuff, and somehow you end up telling them where to go look at it, and other people hear the website, and not knowing you done gave somebody who's really into certain shit where to find some more of that shit, and you didn't know that you helped them. Honestly, I make sure that the people don't find better ways to get worse. No. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's Nicolations. These 7 churches. And that's why we're talking to Philadelphia, which was the capital of the United States. The first capital of the United States. Oh no, Harrisburg, my fault. It was the original capital of the United States. What happened? What happened that we lost the capital? My Hebrew Muslim brothers and sisters. How did we lose? Not Harrisburg, but that particular landmass. Something was there. Why did they make Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, what they call Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, they call Pennsylvania, to the Golden Triangle? And why is the Liberty Bell with the book of Leviticus written on it? Check it out. So we told you Nicolations, the connection with that, 7 churches, Philadelphia, right? What's written on the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia?
According to National Park Service, the Liberty Bell's inscription is from the Bible, King James Version. Proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof.
Liberty is in the Ten Commandments. Coming from the top of the pyramid down to the people. I have it written down too. I do. I have all my orders written down on paper in a book. And they're your orders too. So, if you're watching this, these are your orders too. To proclaim liberation throughout all the land. Meaning, if you are the river who feeds the tree of life and you are the fruit from that tree of life, you are the medicine to the nations. And what is medicine to the nations? Proclaiming liberty. And what is to libertas, people? Ten Commandments. It gives you freedom. It gives you liberty to go to and fro. Enjoy. Connected to the Creator of all things. Seen and unseen. Heard and unheard. Felt and unfelt. Come on, man. Y'all can't see that? Somebody get to see that. That is not hard to do. I'm going to fix that and lean back. That's not hard to do, man. It's not hard to do. Schnizzle. I'm going to put this right here to that marinate, man. Wish I could prop it up so y'all can see that. Read the Liberty Bell, man. The verse refers to the Jubilee or the instructions to the Hebrew Muslims to return property and free slaves every 50 years. Has it happened, America? You in debt, nigga. England, Turkey, Assyria, India, Spain, and Africa. We're going global. Global excellence. The new kingdom is being built. I don't know if you didn't get the memo. And it won't be no need to be shed no blood building this one. You can't blow it up. You can't do a 1985 movement on us, where you go and call your helicopter guys and you get your androids and you fly that shit in and you say, there go the niggas. Boom. Can't do that to this one. I thought it was a joke. Name one nigga that caused an earthquake in Turkey. Name one black man or black woman who caused all these atrocities in the areas of these 7 churches. In fact, Jesus even told you, him and his angels get a message for the churches. To return property and free slaves every 50 years. Question. A Farrakhan, all black leaders, who goes to the White House with Condoleezza Rice and all them back in the days and to this very day. Because I'm in my 50s now. Where's my shit, nigga? We want to know where's our shit. Somebody been giving you every 50 years since the first nigga got in office under his white daddy's nuts. You've been holding on to our 50-year land and our 50 years of freeing or changing the laws every 50 years to free the people and to create the liberty that sits in Philadelphia, that the Nicolaitans and Jesus said he was going to come to the churches to see what the fuck y'all been doing. And then the Most High said he's going to come burn you asses. So after Jesus and everybody can collect your soul, he's going to burn everything you've ever done. Then you're going to burn with the other shit. And then you won't even be remembered. Because it'll be new names. It'll be new names. Ask them black leaders, how come somebody didn't tell us that they needed help invoking what's written on the Liberty Bell? That's a gospel right there. That's a magic spell. That is a healthy spell right there. To proclaim liberty across the whole land, this thereof wide and abroad. Every 50 years, release a slave and his property, and you just keep taking our shit. Y'all taking everything for 50 years, man, and giving nothing back. Better pay what you owe, niggas. You've kept this shit in the family all these years and watched the black man and the black woman degrade themselves thinking that they had nothing coming, and you black leaders knew and did not teach and preach the Liberty Bell in your churches. You did not live and preach the Liberty Bell in your masjids and in your temples and in your synagogues, and you did not do that. For 400 years, even though slavery was predestined, but as your part to do the right thing as a fucking man, your fault. Why? Black America is doomed. And you're the black devil is responsible for all them souls. Don't take my word for it. You fucked up. You fucked up. Where's our property, man? Why we have to buy property, motherfucker? Excuse my tongue, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. You sleep. I'm getting outraged now. Cause me and my mom was talking about buying property coming through the door this afternoon, this evening. Me and my little bro, man, we just got, you know what I mean? Yeah, we was talking about for the structure of creating a business and housing our people and all this fucking time. You niggas talk about we need to get into real estate. No wonder there's a real estate bubble. No wonder the housing is going, the market is going to go crash. It belongs to somebody else. The kingdom is at hand. Afro-Asiatics. Born in America. Man, they get to run that shit in. I arguing with no motherfucking pale skin. These motherfuckers look like you and me with them fucking suits on. Passing out BT rewards and sitting there with these Greco-Romans. Talking about, hee. We got pictures of Farrakhan on you too, motherfucker. Hee. Yeah, your work is wonderful. The shit that you transliterated to the people, it wasn't original. When you really think about it, find one speaker right now who's doing something original. Find one. And I definitely not in the runner-up. I'm not even in that. I'm just saying find one because I haven't. We're trying to find original. And because we couldn't find that, that's why the Most High chose us to talk to you for hours, days. We showed y'all the double-edged sword. We asked y'all to debunk that. Man, that was 15 years ago, still counting. Where's yours at? We're saying as a servant. We're talking about as servants. Like angels are servants. Like you see an angel come down with a sword. And he ain't coming because he think he the shit. He came with that sword because he got something to do with that motherfucking sword. I've seen Star Wars. I've seen lightsabers. I've seen y'all the lightsaber pictures. Lo and behold, they got a flashlight, look like a lightsaber. So, Star Wars, I got pictures of lightsabers, literally. And they making lightsabers, literally. So we got movie, spirit, and physical lightsabers. And y'all still think we're not at war. The signs is everywhere. Excuse me. And that's why the sister showed me that it's going to be for one man, not male or white man or black man, but just man for 7 women. Because it's hard for a female to keep a man. She can't. And a male can't keep a woman. That's where this alpha male and alpha female bullshit coming at. Try to mix oil and water, like. And then the conversations that come out of that ignorance. Well, I'm an alpha male. You just told yourself in your molecular structure that your will is to be a fucking animal. And because when you was born, somebody put in your head that humans are close to animals. And you believe that. Never say, what if everything that I say and do, 1, is a lie, and 2, the reality is, if you really think about it, when you was born, none of your ideas was your own. Not one idea was your own since you was born to this very moment. If the Most High didn't give you a job, which is Job or Job in the Bible, where you're being stripped of everything and you actually pick up a new childlike way of life, aka depending on the spirit that is in you to make you to the man physical and the man spirit and in the man's soul. So when you walk, they see a man on his square. They see him rolling somewhere. They see that his circle is solid, and so these attributes become shiny. You become a super friend. Uh, you have super conversations. You get to go super places, and you get to pass those super suntans. You know what I mean? And then you create your environment that is super duper. Just something from dapperlicious.com where we bless daps. No more traps. You know what I mean? So this evolution of creating new words and the ego of well, because it's English or because it's that, we shouldn't do no. If you're a creator man or you're a creator woman, not and or as you have a choice. Fuck that. We don't play that. We're talking about that which is natural. Um, you would use what's around you and make it better. I didn't make the hood, but I'm gonna use what's in the hood to make it better. I don't make the music. I'm not a musician. I'm not an entertainer. But if I can say something in it to make it better. I don't make the light. I'm not the light. I see the light. But if I can do something while I'm in that light to make it better. I'm in hell. I'm not part of the hell. I don't enjoy hell. But since I'm in hell, I might as well be in hell and practice something better. Something about doing something better is different to common knowledge. Common knowledge don't like better, different, strange, ambiguous. They don't like that. They gotta think about the shit they already in. They gotta think about the shit they created. Don't lean back and get comfortable with you. I'm about to roll up again. That motherfucker was then again, that was a different flavor. Shoot it. Oh, I don't want to smoke that. I don't want to smoke that one. Oh, Mr. What? Fuck it, I might as well smoke it. I'll just roll that one up. Oh, let's see. Hold on, yeah, hold on. Alrighty. Take care of your body, man. You heard? Take care of your body. Let's get a picture of this. Speaking of evolution, this is Moorning Monkeys and Parrots. It's 5 what? 5. We started at 3. Like I said, I wanted to do a presentation of what we're talking about, but I'm tired of giving yesterday's video. I was eager to watch it, man, because it was the spirit was dropping some bombs too, yo. And I'm like, all right, maybe since I didn't talk about the London thing, they ain't gonna they ain't gonna smudge it up. Man, I looked at I said, oh man, okay, Facebook. It's either I got too many videos on their system or I'm being because the numbers is going up. I want to say big ups to the consistent 4,500 um, uh, 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 friends. We want to say thank you for pressing that accept button and listening for about 3 minutes to a man. Man, that was huge to do that. That was super huge to do that. And I personally want to say thank you. What brings me back to why we're making this video too. I was talking to my mom today. She called me. She was excited too. What's up, mom? I call her ugly hat. What's up, ugly hat? And she came across a bunch of, well, not a bunch, about 4 or 5 brothers who are living and practicing, in their own words, Hebrew Israelites. In their own words. So, you know how I am about Israel. Been mixing Hebrew and Israel in the same sentence. You gotta pick a struggle. That's what I'm saying coming out of that. You can't, maybe, I know you see what you can and what you can't be. We're just gonna say, if you go if you go try to put Hebrew and Israel together, we suggest you hurry up and pick a struggle. And so my mom says, yeah, they getting together and putting the stuff, everything on the table, the different translations and how they translate the Bible. Folks is beginning to get together. And I was excited to hear that because that's the mission. First step in building a kingdom is everybody's getting the wisdom they've collected from all over the globe and bringing it to the table in its simplest form. Because everybody's not going to be a linguist. Everybody's not going to be a fuck toy from Harvard. Everybody's not going to be a puppet for Morehouse. You know, everybody's not going to be under an oath from the Black Masons or the White Masons. Or, no, it's strictly men of the Ten Commandments before the Most High saying, let thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily strength, and forgive us of our trespasses against thee, O Father. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one and ourselves and our ignorance. For you are the kingdom, the power, the glory, and our Savior, forever and ever. Selah. What was crazy that came to me in my head when I was saying Salah? It wanted me to say that other word. I'm like, no. There's this thing they say, whatever a man thinketh, so shall he become. That's some bullshit. I think about a lot of shit, and I pray I don't become it. So don't be quick on cliches. All right, now hold up. This is some bullshit. I got it perfectly held where I can boom, lean back. Hope everybody's doing okay. I hope folks is finding this evolutionary story usable. I hope you find some of it in you. If you don't, wait for it. Don't worry about it. You'll be back. You'll be like, bro, guess what happened to me today after I woke up watching part of your video? I'm like, you already know. I already know. In fact, I know half of y'all watch because y'all experiencing this shit ever since y'all been watching this shit. And I keep telling you, don't take my word for shit. Go out, try it, and experience it for yourself. Medical, not from the streets. Medicine, okay? So, let me get to the point. Let me get to the point. Let me get out the way. I don't get paid for this, y'all. Okay? And I don't mind people using our information to give to the people. But please stop acting like you've been teaching this shit, man. Please stop acting like you the head teacher, you the new nigga on YouTube and Facebook that's been talking about this shit for the longest. Come on, man. Like, I tell motherfuckers in the hood, I don't think about none of y'all because I don't care. I don't think about y'all because I'm too busy taking care of my damn life. And worrying about you is not gonna get me no fucking where. Evolution. There's 8 days in a week. If I spend any day focusing on you, if I take any focus off of me, what I need in my life, that means I gotta make. I'm days behind mathematically. This is for you mathematicians. Think about this. There's 8 days in a week. I said it, 8 days in a week. And you had the week didn't start yet. The new week didn't start. And you say, hey, the first day of the week is my thoughts right now. The beginning of the week is my thought. That's the first day, really. The first day is your consciousness of what you're going to do. When the sun comes up, literally, the sun is to reflect what's on your heart, which is in the darkness, what's on your mind, what it is a form of light, consciousness, and manifestation is your character. Is he good or is he wicked? Then the action comes. The physical day. This will be 7 days a week. Because the seventh day is to go back to give a spiritual report. That's the 9. Off from the negative. So that's the perfection. My fault. I gotta come back to earth. My fault. I haven't perfected that skill yet. Getting close though. That's why you see me get a brain glitch. It's the transformation. It's you gotta be fast, man. You gotta be fast. Because then people think you're a liar. And then the answer's always been there, but you don't get it until a year later. Like, man, I'm not going through this shit again. I gotta start paying more attention. So this is a matter of paying attention to yourself more. That's all. So much that I forget what we were talking about. I forget what we're talking about. It's just the picture's not there to complete the conversation. When the picture come back, then we'll complete that conversation. Evolution. Oh yeah. So she's excited, and I'm excited with her. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm noticing everything I'm asking for, what I've prayed for, what I've been at. I mean, everything has just come to pass. It's like awesome, y'all. Awesome. Fix my chonies, excuse me. Going to my butt. And so, other things is being answered. And when, because I in her head, she's like, that's my son. He ain't what I think he is. He ain't who he think he is or whatever. Fuck that. She like y'all niggas. Fuck him. He ain't did that. Straight up. Full of doubt. So today, she gets another wake-up call. Right? And she's excited about her evolution. I'm excited with her. But I didn't know what she excited. I didn't know I had anything to do with it. So she begins to tell me, and I'm listening to certain words that she's using on what these guys were teaching and talking about. Now, mind you, when we make these videos, in my heart and soul, I'm thinking, I'm really just sharing my strength and hope. It's like fishing. I'm just throwing it out there. If one person catch it, cool. But lately, I've been getting this frequency that's been telling me that a lot of people has been catching on to this frequency. Not me. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not the high point of this. The Most High is the high point of all this. It's His divine plan, not mine. I didn't have one at the time. I still don't. Except for plan on talking about the Ten Commandments. That's it. I think I don't fuck that up. So I come to find out that people have been telling me for years. I want to say shout out to Cosmic Elder, my Jamaican queen. We're not going to say queen, that's like being a whore. My Jamaican sister. Big up to her family over in Jamaica and up in Canada. I know the boys is big as hell. You know, big up to her husband, her family, and his family in Africa. Big ups. Hope everything's worked out. Hope everybody's okay. Who else? To my Filipino friends, showed me what white elephant was. I thought it was the new Indian coat. We got cocaine. Did I get here? Now we got white elephant. I'm like, okay. Shit. Niggas glorifying this shit too much. They got elephant coat. I'm like, hold up, man. This has got to be more to life than this bullshit. Goddamn. Everything named after cocaine. Like, man, come on. Shit. I don't want to wake up the dead on this. But you know what hasn't happened in a long time? Since the movie Scarface? Hey, sisters, because it's going to be your daughters and sons going to be affected by this shit again. When they try to play that new program called Scarface, and they get this black dude from, I'm not saying anything good or bad about the BMF. We're just talking about the entertainment side of this shit. When this new version of Scarface come and get everybody thinking it's okay to have this type of lifestyle, and this is the new code of the streets, because what we're seeing with the BMF movies, and we're not saying right or wrong, good or bad, we're coming from a watcher position, an angel position. We're coming from a different angel or from a different angle. We're coming from a different thought process or a different perception. And when you sit up from a universal logic and you look down on humans and humankind, a kind of a good man, and you say, what the hell is this? You get kind of a good man called the Italian Mafia and the Jewish Mafia, what y'all call the Paleskins. We call them humankind, meaning a kind of a good man. Two-faced, that's what I was kind of. Jazz. Shit. Oh, damn, I forgot. This fellowship. Damn, I hate this. Let's try to develop another skill to appeal to all minds. Without having to go to all these mental compartments. Because to me, I don't know what y'all think. It makes us starting to feel silly, like, you know what you're talking about. And it's like, uh, truthfully, no, because it's a download, it's a spiritual download, so I don't know. But what I do know is from experience, along with y'all experience, that is common. I have to put it in a package that is receivable by anybody and all people, no matter what language. And so we're creating a metaverse type, if I can use that word, Yeah. Mourning monkeys and parrots. Um, so it was confirmed in my mom's heart that her son is who he is. You know, that everything come out my mouth is not per se me, but the Most High confirms, uh, his, His will. Uh, and I'm excited that these men in these camps and in these doing these home podcasts are using the teachings without putting me in it from where they got it from. I want to say thank you because one of my fears is the people worshiping me. I'll just say as far as like when people's lives change, they tend to put you on a pedestal that you yourself may or may not think you deserve. And why I say that, because there was something I had learned and I'll never forget, and I always took it to heart. It says that never go somewhere you're not invited. One. Two is, and if you're invited and you're at the king's table, uh, there's an etiquette with that. So there's an etiquette with that. And so by using that etiquette, we say this. The information and stuff is for free. It's for y'all. It's for you to change. It's for you to create a oneness, a liberty, a libertas on the land. It is a time of jubilee now. That the Ten Commandments is doable. The results is real. The change is real. And you'll see the cowardness in being a black African American is real. You notice Israel. Black African American Israel. Keep saying it. Black African American Israel. Black African American Israel. Black African American Israel. Black African American Israel. Well, black African American is wrestling with God. See how that sounds now? When you peel back the ego, you peel back the fantasy. When you evolve, you can really look yourself in the mirror and say, yes, the black African American is real, is wrestling with the Most High. Is the black African American Israel is Ra God. Black African American Israel is Jesus, a son God. Is Jesus God? And that list can go on and on and on for another 2,000 years. Jesus is real, but not what you think he is. Satan is real, but not what you was told he is. All these things is real. They're just not what you was programmed to think it is. Uh, I really had this presentation I wanted to share with y'all about this evolution thing. So, we have it written down. We have why the priests had pom-poms for tassels. If you like penny loafers and you had tassels, imagine pom-poms. If you have fringes on your clothing, picture those was pom-poms at the end of them. I know it is. I'm getting tired. We're done with the marathon days. So I guess as we're saying is, we love you guys, man. You know, keep dissecting these live feeds we're doing. Because none of them's the same. We will go back and recap. You know, every time something gets confirmed, we go ahead and move on. We don't move on until the spirit is confirmed. That marathon video, like yesterday's, it's been confirmed today while I'm making this one. I forgot the name that's coming up for the next series. Since Letter to the Soul, the Death Wish is done. Letter to the Soul's Broken Heart is still in the works. From Superman, Super Friends, the making of Super Friends, or something like that. That's gonna be the next chapter. Or the habitat of a super friend, something like that. I don't know. But it'll be along that concept. Stay tuned for that. Plus some comedic truths. That was gonna be a fun one. What else? What else? I think that's it. I'm just saying, if you're gonna use our hard work to enhance your teaching and your scholarship, cool. But that's what I do with other nations and other stuff. But one thing I do is I tell you where I got it from. I tell you who sparked the thought, and then I tell you I share my spin and my experience with somebody from the source that sparked the memory that, hold up, I remember when I did this like this, you know what I mean? Because I'm tired of hearing our information rolling off of other people's tongues and hearing it at home. And nobody's saying, we praise the Most High for the information. You know, I know when folks is using the spirit of truth, because y'all say it wrong. Y'all don't say it wrong, but the way it gets back to me, how people use it, has a hint of ego in it. Not a whole lot, but you can hear the ego in it. And then as my mom was talking, I can hear other words that I'm on the social media every day. I'm looking for something new every day, or something to build some like words of exchange every day. Right? And so when she started explaining, I was like, okay, I got to make something about that. So, enjoy it. But there is a moment when you evolve that there is no turning back. What the Norte would say, and the Serenos, and the cartels, and other culture people and moral people, people who know what it means to be by a literal family code. There is no race car jumping. There is no switching from this to changing. No. You blood in or you blood out. And that's what this is, the Ten Commandments now. You know, everybody understand the inconsistencies of life. That's a given. Not in the man's, but not in the man's decisions that are being inconsistent. Well, the Spirit says in this, Father. So we're only gonna hold y'all up. I'm over to knock myself at this light. Nobody should care about you, man. We love y'all, man. May most y'all keep y'all safe. The Heavenly Father, we ask that you would touch us with this video. We ask that you would be glorified in this video. We ask that you would manifest the truth, that they would change their life according to your divine purpose and will. But we ask that they would come to you seeking a personal relationship with you, getting to know you. We pray that they be encouraged to be a part of your will, to research, to study, to confirm. You're the greatest gift giver, and I say thank you. By the power of the Holy Spirit, I come. And through the power from without me, say thank you. Selah. Take care of each other. I'm gonna find another way to get the videos out to y'all. But for the most part, check us out on XOLID dash VIXION. It's Clear Vision, not Clear Vixen. Clear Vision. XLEARVIXION. Or Solid Vision. XOLID dash VISION. So that's the end of that. Take care of each other and let the sun reflect on the goodness of your heart this morning. That's why it's called mourning. I don't know who said, "Well, you crying in the morning?" Ain't anybody crying. Research it. We out.